I should be streaming. We will see. I should be streaming. And, actually, I created a Mixer account. So I should be streaming currently right now on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. And I have, where'd my chat go? I have, yeah, there's Mixer. Good. So we're gonna be setting up here. Cool. What's up, Revan? Hey, I got your direct message, Revan. I forgot to respond to it. I'm just getting over a cold. You might be able to tell. I'm a little, you know. I'm a little poopy still. I'm gonna be streaming a very scary Halloween game. We'll talk more about,
you know, them shooting me.
Whoop. We'll talk more about how scary this Halloween game is. It's a very scary game. So, you know, some people might be watching later. You can skip ahead. Or, oh, right, I moved the chat over here. Okay, Revan, Sloth, Ashley, Denizalin. Damn it. I can't pronounce my followers' names. Alright. Hey, you guys who are in here right now, how does the game audio sound and how does my voice sound? Is everything loud enough? Is something not loud enough? Let me know now, okay? Cool. Oh, why is that doing that? That's stupid. Come on, Twitter. It's hard to update everything. I try and since I'm streaming on 3 things, it's tough sometimes. There we go. Hey, everyone watching, what is the title of, okay, that should be correct. Hey, that should be correct. I think everything is perfect balance, but then again, hearing is one of my heightened senses. Wow, that's crazy. How's the wife and the baby girl? Fiona's sleeping. I better, thanks for reminding me, I better get, I just put my daughter down for a nap. By the way, I am streaming on Mixer. My username there is, oh, what's my username there? Oh, Dave the Usher. That's my username there, of course. Like I said, I'm just getting over a cold. So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe by streaming on Mixer we can bring in some new people. We'll see. I don't know. Mixer's the hot new thing, right? So I'm doing a stream. I thought about just recording it and not streaming it, but you know. Okay, let's make a post here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys are in for... That's my thumbnail? Jesus. You guys are in for a treat today. Let's begin. You guys are in for a special treat. This is gonna be fun. Let me adjust my pants. Because, boy, we need to adjust our pants. Okay. Alright. Here we go. There's my mouse. Guys, we are playing a very special Halloween centric game. This is a very special Halloween game, okay? It may not look like it, but it is. It's very scary, and I don't know if we're all gonna make it through this one. This is for the season, Halloween time, spooky, scary. It's gonna be. It does look spooky, Revan. It's very spooky. So let's start this game. It's very spooky. Okay. So. Okay. What should we start out at? This is our easy, normal, hard, I guess you could say. Curious Croissant. I guess this game has to do with food. It's a food game, maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be scary though. Daring Donut or Champion Cheesecake. How about we start with Daring Donut? Man, I love a good donut. It's been a long while since I've had a donut though. Man, I miss donuts. There's nothing like a donut. I've had cheesecake more recently than a donut. And a croissant, I guess. Every when's a holiday that you have a croissant? Thanksgiving, maybe? I don't know. Christmas? I don't know. It depends. It depends where you're at, I guess. But oh my god. Okay, guys, I'm telling you right now, this game's really scary. I don't know how old everyone is in here, but this game's scary. There's some gore. Don't let the food stuff throw you. There's gore. There's just a lot of horribleness. It's a very controversial game. Don't even ask me how I came across it. It's very scary. Okay. I got some reading to do. Lucy. I guess Lucy, well, she's got problems. Oh, darkest priestess Tiamat, I beg you to let me explain myself. Oh, man. So we're like, what is this, like a cult? The priestess raises her lean, white hand in an expressive gesture. Okay. Even before her impassive voice rings, I realize I should shut up right now and prostrate myself on the ground. I think you don't want to piss this chick off. I don't know. Is she like a demon queen? And that's what I immediately do. Silence! Despite her frail look, the High Priestess doesn't need to raise her voice to be listened to. You will definitely have to explain everything. And be sure not to miss a single detail. Your very existence depends on every choice you have made. Oh shit. She's not She's, what? I warily raise my face from the carpet, trying really hard not to sneeze. It's dusty as heaven. The priestess still has her eyes on me, so I quickly nod in silence. I have not yet been given permission to speak, so I should not tempt fate. Of course, I've messed up big time, but it would be nice to get out of this pinch alive. If I survive long enough for interrogation, I have good chances to survive this one too, right? Oh man, we're gonna have a torture scene? Nevertheless, you will speak only when I allow you to, and only about what I deem interesting. Good job, Lucy. Years serving in the Legion of Darkness have not been in vain. Open your mouth too early, and skedaddle-skedoodly, you're a nameless pile of ash on the carpet. Wait a minute. Is this the reason why it's so dusty? Don't even want to think about it. I catch the priestess's cold gaze on me again, and hurry to sprawl back on the carpet, but suddenly I'm dazzled by a bright flash. The air becomes thick and hot, Magic? When I can see again, there are magical glyphs dancing in the air. Then I notice a large sign showing up on the carpet right under me. Astral squids, this is! The seal of truth. Do you understand what this means? Now I can't tell your grim highness anything but the truth. Much more interesting. I will now see the truth, no matter what it might be. You can say anything you fancy. I doubt the astral squids can taste the difference between a deserter and a lying deserter. Of course, we've always known that. When the priestess moves her hand to the side, her concubines holding plates shudder in fear. Even though the humming noise of the spell, I can hear how their rich golden jewelry jingles in the silence of the tent. Surprisingly, in this interrogation tent, you can hear the clanking armor of the marching troops barking cerebri, or thundering orders of the centurions. Might be another spell? I'm not very good at spells, and I can feel magic only when it burns my rear. And this seal under me really burns. Ooh. I'm scuttling around in place, but can't quite find good posture. Tiamat raises her hand once again, and the concubines approach the throne, folding in a deep bow. They guess their lady's wish and immediately start peeling skins and seeds from one bunch of grapes. Yet, Tiamat picks another one and waves the servants away. The plate stays floating in the air beside her. I like the feeling of power emanating from Tiamat. I find it arousing? Or could it be because of Tiamat's palatable curves, barely covered by her priestly garments? Yeah, they're very priestly. Oops! Looks like I'm daydreaming again. Even for as little as this, they could send me cleaning out Cerberry kennels. I wonder if the priestess has noticed anything. As usual, you can't tell for sure just from looking at her face. Tiamat sends a couple of grapes into her mouth and keeps measuring me with an impenetrable gaze. Name yourself, servant of the great darkness. Lucia Tora Libertina Donna Ida Maga Shalamalanga Ding Dong and Horn for Succubus Demon. Scout 2nd Battalion 665th Platoon in the Legion of Darkness, your gloominess. There, I did it. Now I have a moment to breathe. Oh, Darkest One, can I please make a small amendment? The priestess's face keeps its previous expression, but I notice a barely visible movement of her shoulders. Hope it counts as permission. How's the chat? How's everyone in the chat doing? How's everyone doing? Everyone having a... This is, I'm sorry, I've just been kind of going through this here. It's just kind of scary. Hope it counts as permission. Maybe I should try to appease her. Oh, look, can you see my mouse on the screen? I can do something. I can totally understand why there's donuts in the game now. Now the donut part makes sense. So, let's stick to the topic. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Oh, fuck yeah. I angle my eyes to the surprisingly dusty carpet again. Who knows how much patience the priestess has? I'd better get down to business. I'm no deserter. My life may be really pathetic and miserable, your gloominess, but I devote it to serve the darkness. Believe me, I have always put my interests of the Legion above all else. We shall verify it. And now, tell us about the course of your mission. Begin at the point after you were transported to the Forest of Shadows. Of course, the Forest of Shadows! So, I was walking through the forest thinking, the greatness of the Legion of Darkness... Oh. Doodly-doo, 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 doodly-doo. Wayne's World flashback, man. Ah, I wonder what they are like. Glossy black, like a mysterious shroud of the night. White face to frame the delicate radiance of her skin. Maybe red, the color of passion, blood, chili sauce, and the wild rivers of the Netherrealm. Lots of whirlpools, rapids, and waterfalls, but with red-hot magma instead of water. Kinda like the temper of the High Priestess Tiamat. At first glance, she seems cold and aloof. But that can't fool me. I'm an expert in feelings. I even have a diploma. Probably. Not really sure. Oh boy. This Lucy, she's got problems. When was the last time I saw it? Whatever. My succubus instincts tell me that calm waters often hide the wildest undercurrents. So, red is it? I'm thinking too hard. Panties come in so many colors and styles. Of course, I mean, I know. But I must, oops, I clicked. I must find something, I have a professional interest. I gotta find something to do here. Being a professional is tiring, but it can be gratifying too. And well, at least I can strike out some options right away. It's very important business. I mean, stripped panties are cute, as we all know, but it's hard to imagine them showing up under Tiamat's priestly garments. Sloth, you're saying in the chat, I don't understand why you're playing this game. Dude, 'cause it's scary. Halloween. What's going on with you guys? What's up? It's kind of an odd thing to say. Come on, we're right in the... This is getting crazy. Really scary. Anyway, Lucy was saying, I mean, stripped panties are cute, but it's hard to imagine them showing up under Tiamat's priestly garments. You know. This pattern might as well say, hi there, I'm the girl next door. Care for ice cream tonight? Of course, there's no ice cream in the Netherrealm, but I've traveled to other worlds long enough to know what it is. Sundae with soft caramel and pecan nuts is my favorite. Delicious. I've tried to smuggle ice cream to the lower levels of the Netherrealm, but the infernal flames make it boil and evaporate. This is bullshit. Sometimes the box catches fire first. Good thing it doesn't happen to panties. I don't know what we'd do. Wait, maybe that's actually bad. The world of panties is full of mysterious and contradictions. For example, why do some panties have strings on their backside? That's impossible to explain. One can only feel them. Oh, and also, that's right. Frilled panties. I almost forgot about them. I didn't. So yeah, frilled and pink. Now we're talking. Mighty Tiamat in innocent pink lingerie is a contradiction. And if she's wearing this kind of lingerie is a mystery. It all comes together. I'm one step away from a brilliant discovery. Oh, wait. I must not forget. I'm on a mission here. If I keep daydreaming, I'll find out what Tiamat's wrath looks like and not her panties. What game is this? Oh, well, dude, it's the holiday Halloween spooky season, and we're playing a spooky game. The title should be listed. This is Lucy Got Problems. She's got problems. It doesn't look like an RPG, more like a visual novel. A spooky novel. Oh yeah. But to be honest, do I even have a chance to see them? Oh man, trick or treat. This is scary. Tiamat is still a priestess of a very high rank. That's true. Like a real noble demon. Ooh, you see, this game has demons. No way can a common succubus like me get her attention. Besides, Tiamat has her own harem, where everyone dreams to become her favorite and is literally ready to kill for it. That's a damn long and dangerous waiting line. Seems like dreams is all I've got. So why can't I have some fun? What harm could mere fantasies do? Whoa, whoa, Lucy, you got enough problems? Try and concentrate on the mission, brah. I can fantasize about Team at any other time. And if I don't get back to work right now, my precious butt is in immediate danger. At least the Decanus said so. Anyways, just imagine that out of all of the servants of darkness, the High Priestess chose none other than myself for this mission. It means that she knows of my existence. Maybe she even believes in me. It's always nice to, do well at your job and excel at your job, and you want your boss to take notice of you. Okay, all right, we all have jobs. We want to do good for our boss. We want to get her panties. And a job well done should be rewarded, right? I might actually have a chance to win her favor. Put yourself together, Lucy! What do I really know about my mission? I was thinking so hard, the sharp points of my ears started to tremble. But I couldn't remember a thing. This can't be right. Is this quest so secret that nobody told me anything? Or was I too impressed by my Decanus' summer uniform and missed the whole briefing? But it's not my fault. Anyone could get distracted by such eye candy. Besides, I have that thing, what was it? Attention deficiency and hyperactivity disorder. Yeah. But I guess the High Priestess will be really angry if I come back empty-handed anyway. Looks like I got problems. What should I do, Lucy? Think, Lucy, think. This forest belongs to the elves, right? Guess I have no other choice but to find them. I was probably sent here to get some kind of elven junk. And they should have a camp of a sacred oak or something, other sacred thing nearby. Like, I slapped myself on the forehead, and my boobs jiggled. The Orb of Fate. That's it. Oh, God, of course, the Orb. Honestly, I was thinking about the Orb of Fate long before this Lucy character kind of, I'm sure the chat, you guys in the chat were thinking, yeah, Orb of Fate. Yeah, Orb of Fate. That's what I'm after. As one great scout used to say, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Oh my God, G.I. Joe reference. This game knows me. Knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe, bitch! Okay, I gotta tell you, I'm impressed with this game now. G.I. Joe reference. Okay, and honestly, I'm looking at the game, I'm playing the game. Gameplay's really good, and it kind of reminds me of G.I. Joe in a lot of ways. It's kind of it has like its patriotic themes, other than its Halloween-centric storyline, of course. Not that I know what it looks like or what it does, but it sounds kind of round. I just need to track the pointy ears and ask them. They have surely hidden the orb in some sacred tree hole. I just need to find it. The tree hole. Ooh, are we after the tree hole now? And probably hired some berserker squirrels to guard it. Oh, whatever. I'm sure I'll figure out something. What's that sound? The tree rustled as if under a strong wind, but not a single blade of grass wavered under my feet, and not a single fallen leaf raised into the air. There was actually no wind. What the? Let's stay put. I wasn't planning to flee, but my legs pulled me away all by themselves. I was backpedaling without realizing what I was running away from. Suddenly, a branch crackled under my heel. With a shudder, I looked back for no apparent reason. That's when I saw them. Tiny bloodthirsty... I told you this game was scary. Tiny bloodthirsty specks of light appeared in the shadows. 2, 4, 10, 30! They appeared faster than I managed to count. This can't be true. Are those... squirrels?! This is scary. Okay, hold on. At that point, I had only one option. Run! I dashed back, not looking where I stepped. The forest turned into a blurred whirlpool of colorful stains. Bullets were whizzing above my head. Wait, what? Do squirrels have firearms? I stole a moment to glance behind me and... Whoa! Those were acorns, not bullets, but they were still aimed at me! I had only moments to decide. Seek cover! I dashed toward the thickest tree I could find. I hope I chose right, everybody. It was less of a tree and more of a snag. Rotten, but very large. This would surely protect me from... Right at that moment, an acorn pierced my knee! Shit. The world faded before my eyes, while I fell face first into the grass. Oh shit, did I choose wrong? Only darkness awaited me. Are you serious? Squirrels? You got killed by common squirrels? They were not common squirrels, but berserker barbarian squirrels. Oh wait. Killed? What do you mean killed? But I looked at my hands and only noticed that they became transparent, like my background. Interesting. This spirit dissipates, apparently. It's too weak. Almost as if she was slain by an anti-magic weapon and not an ordinary acorn. Is it possible that... I didn't hear the rest of the phrase. Oh no, Acorn of Doom. Oh man, never underestimate the squirrels. Oh no! To last choice, everybody. You see that? Oh, we got the death skull. This is our first death. This is like, remember when I recorded Until Dawn? That was scary. Oh man. Let's go to last choice. So, run evasively. Damn squirrels! I pivoted to the side. An unpleasant sound crackled right to the right of me. Ah! I turned quickly enough to notice how shattered wood sprayed in every direction. An acorn hit the tree trunk and pierced right through it. That could have been my knee. To heaven is this? To heaven is this? You're totally nuts. Now it occurred to me, my life was on the line. I upped my speed, and rightfully so. Another stream of acorns zapped past my ear. A tiny victory for me, but it was not enough. I won't be able to keep running around this forest forever. I was literally dying for a new plan, and fast. Oh shit. Equip a flamethrower! Seriously? Why did I even think of this? A flamethrower. On the other hand, why not? Desperate times call for desperate measures. I was a bit concerned about the potentially causing a magical disaster, but still started digging through my dimensional pockets looking for a flamer. It definitely was somewhere nearby. And if something catches fire, it's not my fault. I was provoked. Dirt? Where the heaven? Search on the run didn't go smoothly. I slowed down, looked, and searching for cover, finally, and hid behind a wide tree trunk. I only had a few moments. Oh, gotcha. Right at that moment, an acorn pierced my knee, and the world faded above my eyes, and darkness awaited me. Are you serious, squirrels? And you were looking for a flamethrower? And what are you doing? You suck. And I was looking for a flamethrower, your holy demonness. It's not my fault. I surely thought the flamethrower would have been the right way. I mean, that was so... Fucking acorns. This is okay, like, this is a tough game. To last choice. Stealth! Stealth! The answer came immediately. Snack! Stealth mode! My suit quickly blended with the patterns and the colors of the forest. But the barrage continued, and I was still in range. A lethal acorn could end my life at any moment. Fuck, we know that. Into the undergrowth! The bush in front of me looked safe. Just one leap away! I rushed toward it, forgetting about the discretion. A twig cracked under my heel, and it betrayed my position. Right at that moment, an acorn pierced my knee. Oh, no. Why are there so many choices? This game is too hard. I should have picked easy mode. God, I love you. Coogie Punch, thank you. You talking about me? Or Lucy? Oh. No, Tiamat, no, it's not my fault. Oh. Oh, God, I've died 3 times! Oh, this is such a hard game. This is a hard game. Oh, man. It's okay. It's alright. We're gonna be okay. Okay. They don't give me enough time. Sidestep and duck! The squirrels probably expected me to run away. Somehow betraying my position. My plan was to deceive these smart squirrels. Let them believe I'm not here anymore. I made a careful step to the side, and then I crawled into a ball near the ground, trying not to breathe. Eventually, squirrels got tired of watching me, clearing where nothing was happening, and then they scattered. After the last pair of tiny bloodthirsty eyes dissolved in the shadows, I also hurried away. Okay. What a day. What's going on here? Okay. All right. This game's starting to get a little too scary. Just imagine, I was almost done. I was done in by some squirrels. Obviously. I need to finish this job quickly and get out of these woods before the fury psychos come back for me. Let's think of the elves. What do I know about them? I racked my brain again, but the only thing I remembered is how boring the lectures about elves were. Man, I got so many problems. Mind-numbingly boring. Who in the hell had the brilliant idea to make a demon of gloom a military instructor? My memories clumped together like odd toffees, and it was obvious I'll sooner break my jaw than chew my way to any useful info. It's useless. Do I really remember nothing at all? Huh. Oh, right. I started poking around in my hidden dimensional pockets. Oh, again, huh? And finally got lucky. Gotcha! Here's my dimensional pockets. This way. Dimensional pockets. In my hand, I was holding a thick brochure. According to the title on the cover, it was... Oh! The most complete abridged guide to Elven lands in the almost upper world. Of course, this is very useful knowledge. That's exactly what I need. Probably. This game is scary. If I'm not mistaken, it used to have way fewer pages. I usually don't read anything thicker than issues of magical maladies, and they are, well, thick in another way. And it's mostly pictures. There seem to be drawings in this one too, but also a ton of text in terrible small font. I don't really do words, and it's the strangest thing is some part of me wanted to read it. This is kind of odd. What's gone into me? What's gone into me? This thing scares and attracts me at the same time. Is this what they call a lapid de vide? I don't know what the hell that is. Accept the inevitable. I start flipping through the pages, looking for relevant data. It would better be here. To be honest, I had no idea what might be inside this brochure. Not that I was planning to take it with me at all. It just had conveniently turned up in the barracks. Right? Right, guys? You know? Yeah. I don't even remember whose locker I swiped it from. It's like taking soap and towels from a hotel room. Everyone does it, right? Quick side story. I remember my wife and I went to TFCon 2015, and we stopped. I think this was on the way back home from Canada, back through. We went through Niagara Falls. We stayed at Niagara Falls. We're coming back down south to Pennsylvania, where I live. And I remember we were in a hotel, a really shitty hotel. By the way, if you ever go to Niagara Falls, there's the. I really have to tell this story. There is the United States, side. Because it's the border, and there's the Canadian side. Okay, if you ever go there to sightsee and do that kind of thing, and you're gonna stay at a hotel for the night or whatever, stay on the Canadian side. The United States, the American side, is a shithole, and that's where we stayed. And I can't remember what we ordered room service. Oh, the hotel was terrible. We ordered room service, and we had a lot of leftovers, and I can't remember why. I was pissed off about something at the hotel, and I was like, we have a lot of leftovers. So I just took the serving dish, home with us. We still have that in the house somewhere. I took the serving dish and I just left the leftovers on it, and put the cover on it, and put it in some kind of bag thing, not a suitcase, but something. And I took it with us, and we ate it in the car on the way home. I know that's not really a scary story, okay? It's not really a scary Halloween kind of story. I don't know. The game's scary enough. I thought maybe I could just break it up a little bit. So yeah, guys, obviously, I did pick this game because it's Halloween season. This game's scary. There's demons involved and other things. So, it's like taking soap and towels from a hotel room. Everyone does it, right? You see? Maybe you guys have some stories. Besides, that totally looked like a book of lewd verses about the children of light. Yes, the half-naked elf lass on the cover deceived me. Wait, what? Who knew it would be a travel guide? And who would have known it might turn out to be more useful? Firstly, the booklet informed why the place right above the nether realm was called the almost upper world. As the age of triumph dawned, Legion had just conquered the nether realm. Our scholar mages did not yet figure out the local cosmology, so everything above the ground was called the upper world. Then they discovered that above the upper world there was an even upperer one, inhabited by gods, angels, archangels, and archangels, and other avian snobs. That's how the upper world became the almost upper world, and the scholar mages were fed to the astral squids. This episode is mentioned in the Chronicles of the Legion, the Chronicles of the Legion as the Great Reform of the scientific method. Oh man, we're getting into the lore. The lore? You won't get in trouble with Ty playing this? I don't understand. Huh? This episode is mentioned in the Chronicles of the Great Reform of the Scientific Method. Did I read that? Whatever. I have no idea what that even means. Neither do I, but now we're getting deep into the game now. We're starting to get into the lore, the mythology. Lucy is developing as a character, I took all the shampoo, body wash, and oh, so did I. So did I, dude. I took all the shampoo, body wash. Everyone does that. And the lotion from the Disney resort hotels my wife and I stayed at for our honeymoon. It's been over a year. So do I. I still have some. Yeah, totally. I think everyone does that shit, right? I mean, come on. It's Disney World soap. Totally, man. Yeah, I love that Disney World soap. So, I have no idea what that means. Maybe we'll learn about the mythology of this game. Yeah. New scholar mages were quickly hired via ads in an evening paper. So, no one really missed the old ones. Seems like I've heard this story told in dozens in different ways. Especially the part with the astral squids.
Next up was a short side box about the banishment of the Dark Elves from the Netherrealm. Power and ferocity of the Dark Elves were great, but their armor was lacking. Armored panties have outstanding ventilation, but when it comes to serious skirmish, their defense is kind of meh. I don't know there. Decent ventilation is also highly valued in the Legion of Darkness, but half of our kind has skins harder than stone, and the other half feels comfortable in hellish flame. So, it's kind of a mixed bag. It's catch-22. I can't say the same about the Dark Elves, though. Oh, shit. The Netherrealm is still on fire, especially the former Elven capital, where the stores of alchemist fire used to be. Let's get on with it here. That was a great victory of the Legion. One day I'll settle down by a tower overlooking the burning ruins of the old world and get a couple of pet fire elementals. I flipped through the guide looking for something more useful. 4 pictures of elven maidens later, I stumbled upon a list of known facts about elves. Right next to there was a test titled, "Will you meet the elves right where you stand?" Perfect! As if the guide was specifically tailored to my needs. I cleared my throat and started reading out loud. Fact 1. The High Elves inhabit boreal and temperate forests. Well, this hodgepodge of trees is definitely called a forest, so it's a check. According to the table, my chance of meeting elves were increased by 20%. Not bad! Fact 2. Elves may often be encountered in the deepest woods where they commune with nature. As far as I can tell, I'm very deep into the woods, away from civilization, and a chance to have a proper dinner, of course. But my scouting senses tells me it could even be worse. I wonder if I can get bonus points for feeling bad enough, even here. Fact 3. The elves adore frolicking in the moonlight. Oh, wow. I would watch that. I can even tolerate being in the deepest of woods if it's not for too long. Unfortunately, the test didn't say how long it usually takes. Moonlight gave 15 additional points, but there was still golden sunlight pushing through the canopy of the leaves above my head. I'm screwed. I won't get to see frolicking elves in the next, how long is it till dusk? Fact 4. Elves can often be encountered around bodies of water where they ablute themselves? Ablute themselves? As in, bathe? Oh, darkest lords who composing these texts. That mind-numbing language seemed awfully familiar. I turned the booklet around to find some info about the author. What? It can't be! Oh, shouldn't have done that. Oh, yes, it can. This guide was written by my old theory instructor. Yes, that one. I clearly remembered a disgusting smile he had. Promising to use any means possible to shove knowledge into our heads, whether we want it or not. He had put a curse on the handouts? I cast a worried glance at the guide. I was worried. The half-naked elf chick on the cover was smiling exactly like the teacher. What's going on here? Stop stalking me, you heinous old imp! I barely overcame the desire to throw the guide as far as the bushes as possible. Oh, you. Well, so be it. This time I actually need that blasted knowledge. I must get a hold of myself. And at least I gotta finish the test here, alright? We gotta calm down. I'm strong. I can make it. I can make it. Fact 5. Elves possess outstanding skills in camouflage. Especially in an overgrown terrain. They also excel in various martial arts. And take no prisoners. I gulped. Honestly, the take no prisoners part made me worry. The news about martial arts was unsettling too. Of course, I'm able to defend myself if there is a sharp necessity. Uh-oh. My daughters. Go to sleep. But I still prefer the necessities to be somewhere further away from me. Like other sharp items. Just in time, we're playing... For those of you who have joined late, we are playing a scary Halloween game. There's demons, there's elves, there's a lot of stuff. Sharp items? So, fact 5 is either minus 50% chance to meet elves or plus 50. But you would not like it. Really makes you think. And those Steam notifications show up. Looks like that's it. Time to sum up my chances. So, it's 20 plus minus 5. What? Math. The test said my chances of finding elves were either 0 or 100%. So it's either we'll definitely find them or no way I will. I'd better not even try. And what am I supposed to do then? Search near water? Search in deep woods? Forget about the elves. So, if I understand correctly, the elves are near water or in deep woods, though. So, how about near the water? What do you guys think? I'm seeing a water comment. Okay, let's do the water. Okay, elves won't just find themselves? I need to try and do something. We gotta find these elves. If the guide is to be believed, elves live near water. Where do I find water? Oh, for God's sakes, Lucy. Gosh, she's got problems. She's got problems. I haven't seen any source of water on my way here. Or maybe I just don't remember. Does it even matter? At that point, I had a good idea where I want to go, but not how to get there. No one taught us this stuff. I could have disguised myself as a respectable dwarf by using a beer keg and a handful of squirrels, but looking for water is completely outside my competence. I think you need a special rod or a magical pendulum to do it. I rummaged through my pockets and even looked around in search of something that would fit. I don't know. You never know what you might find among the bushes. Once upon a time, while I was still in training, one imp boasted that he had found a magical rod and 5 naked nymphs in a currant bush. Of course, he lied about nymphs. If there's more than one of them in the same place, they start a bitch fight for the title of the prettiest one. We all know this. We've learned about this before. Imagine what 5 of them would do together. On the other hand, if the rod was ribbed... if the rod was ribbed and had a vibration enchantment, you know... Oh, wow! What's that? Sadly, it wasn't a magical rod, but an acorn. I rolled my finding in the hand. What? It's kinda heavy. An acorn is not the best thing ever, but still an okay piece of loot, obviously. Firstly, you can hurl an acorn as far as you can and hope it can hit something nasty in the head. Secondly, if you're desperate enough, you can tie an acorn to a thread and use it as totally not a magical pendulum. Lastly, an acorn could be a hiding place for a petty forest spirit. We had a lecture about it. I memorized the part about forest spirits well because those woodcuts in the textbook depicted them as tiny naked maidens. Who knows what the forest better than a forest spirit? I obviously needed to negotiate with an acorn. Okay, acorn. I stopped mid-sentence thinking, if there may be a maiden in the acorn, she probably has a name. What the fuck's going on? What the fuck? This game's getting too scary for me. I don't even know what's going on anymore. We were not told anything special about the names, but I was almost sure that there should be at least one name for each maiden. Can I address the spirit by name? Of the thing it haunts? I decided to play it safe. Acornial? Let's be honest with one another. Enchantments is not my strongest skill. Maybe you'll just help me as a friend? Without all this magical bullshit? And I'll help you in return. Say, I'll find you the largest, comfiest pile of mulch, or whatever acorns dream of. In other words, I propose a deal, purely consensual in exchange for a trivial favor. What do you say? The acorn didn't respond. Either no spirits lived there after all, or the acorn maiden got drunk on honeydew and was sleeping inside. Now I remembered that petty spirits' laziness got mentioned in legends as often as their beauty. I had to do something about it. I knocked on the acorn shell with a fingernail and shuffled my feet. Ground control to Acorn Maiden! I can't stay here all day. Or rather, I've already been here the whole day, and it sucks. I just need to ask for directions. It costs you nothing, just show me the way. Come on. Get out of here, you heartless twat! The acorn answered me with... Wait, the acorn answered me with contemptive... Oh, silence. Oh, no. Maybe I should shake it a bit. I swung my arm, throwing the acorn upwards, ready to catch it again. But instead of submitting it to the force of gravity, the acorn made a barrel roll and dove into the fluffy undergrowth. Damn it! I knew there was a spirit in it! Come back, you! I rushed to chase the acorn. This enchanted bastard won't escape me! I barely saw the target and moved blindly. I couldn't waste my only chance. Wah! Something popped up under my feet. Something bumpy and hard. A root? That's the only thing I had time to think about before the ground jumped up and squarely hit me in the face.